1. The Tunguska event. On June 30th, 1908, something incredibly powerful exploded in the sky above a remote forest in Siberia, Russia. The explosion was so massive that it flattened approximately 80 million trees over an area of 2,150 square kilometers. The blast was estimated to be 1,000 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. What makes this event truly mysterious is that no crater was ever found, meaning whatever caused the explosion never actually hit the ground. It simply blew up in midair. People hundreds of kilometers away were knocked off their feet by the shockwave. Windows shattered in towns far away. Some witnesses said the sky turned bright orange and red for days afterward. Scientists believe it was most likely a meteor or comet that entered Earth's atmosphere and exploded from the heat and pressure before reaching the surface. However, since no physical evidence like rock fragments were found, this remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in modern science. 2. 1. Oumuamua. In October 2017, astronomers detected a strange object passing through our solar system that came from completely outside our galaxy, the first ever interstellar object ever observed by humans. What made scientists extremely puzzled was its unusual shape. It was long and flat, almost like a giant cigar or a pancake, which is unlike any asteroid or comet we have ever seen before. Even more strange was how it moved. As it flew away from our sun, it accelerated faster than gravity alone could explain, as if something was pushing it. Comets sometimes do this because of gas released from melting ice, but no gas trail was detected around Oumuamua. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb publicly suggested that it could possibly be an alien spacecraft or a piece of alien technology like a light sail. Most scientists disagreed and believe it was a natural object, perhaps made of hydrogen ice. But because it moved so fast and disappeared so quickly, we could never study it properly. To this day, nobody can fully explain what Oumuamua actually was. 3. False vacuum theory. This is one of the most terrifying ideas in all of modern physics. The theory suggests that the universe we live in might not actually be in its most stable state. It could be sitting in what physicists call a false vacuum, which is like a temporary low point of energy rather than the true lowest point. Imagine a ball sitting in a small dip on the side of a hill. It seems stable, but one small push could send it rolling all the way down to the bottom. Scientists believe that if the universe is in a false vacuum, then at any random moment, anywhere in the universe, a tiny bubble of true vacuum could spontaneously appear and expand outward at the speed of light. This bubble would completely destroy everything it touches: atoms, planets, stars, galaxies, and all the laws of physics as we know them. The most terrifying part is that this destruction would travel at the speed of light, meaning we would have absolutely zero warning before it arrived. We would not see it coming, we would not feel it, existence would simply stop. Physicists are not sure if this will ever happen, or if our vacuum is actually stable, but the possibility alone is deeply unsettling. 4. Tabby's star dimming. Tabby's star, officially known as KIC 8,462,852, is a star located about 1,480 light-years away from Earth. What makes it extraordinary is that it dims and brightens in ways that no other star in the known universe does. Normal stars dim slightly and regularly when planets pass in front of them, but Tabby's star sometimes loses up to 22% of its brightness, which is an enormous amount, and it does so in completely random and unpredictable patterns. Sometimes it dims for a few days, sometimes for months. NASA's Kepler Space Telescope first noticed this behavior, and scientists have been confused ever since. Many explanations have been proposed: swarms of comets, dust clouds, or even massive alien megastructures called Dyson spheres being built around the star to collect its energy. While most scientists now believe dust is the most likely explanation, no theory has been fully proven. The star continues to behave strangely to this day, and it remains one of the most puzzling astronomical discoveries of the modern age. 5. Black Knight Satellite. The Black Knight satellite is the name given to a mysterious dark object that has been spotted orbiting Earth in a polar orbit for many decades. The story began in 1899 when famous inventor Nikola Tesla claimed to have received strange radio signals that he believed came from outer space. Then in the 1950s, both American and Soviet scientists reported detecting an unknown object in orbit at a time when neither country had yet launched any satellites. Later, during NASA space missions in the 1960s, 1990s, photographs were taken of a large, dark, oddly shaped object floating in orbit near the space shuttle. Believers in the conspiracy theory claim this object is an ancient alien satellite that has been orbiting Earth for approximately 13,000 years, possibly placed here to monitor human civilization. NASA officially states that the object in the photographs is simply a thermal blanket that accidentally floated away during a spacewalk. However, many people find this explanation unsatisfying, and the Black Knight satellite remains one of the most popular space mysteries discussed around the world today. 6. The Hesteland Lights. Deep in the Hesteland Valley of Norway, strange and unexplained lights have been appearing in the sky since at least the 1930s, with particularly intense activity reported in the 1980s, when sightings were happening up to 20 times per week. These lights appear in various colors: white, yellow, and red, and they can be stationary or move rapidly across the sky in ways that seem to defy normal physics. Sometimes they are so bright they light up the entire valley. Scientists from multiple countries have traveled to Hesteland to study these lights, and they have successfully photographed and recorded them using scientific instruments. Various theories have been proposed, including plasma formations caused by ionized gas, piezoelectric effects from the local rock formations, or even ball lightning. However, despite decades of scientific study, no complete and fully satisfying explanation has been found. The lights continue to appear to this day, and Hesteland has become one of the most scientifically studied UFO hotspots in the entire world.